Hey guys, what's up? My name is Shin, and a while back I created this effect called the Shin Splint, and now I decided to reveal it. So, I hope you guys enjoy it. Check it out. Alright, so this is the explanation of the Shin Splint. Let's get down to the get ready. We're going to pull out any four of a kind. We'll use the queens for this. And then you're going to have the spectators examine it. Now as they're examining the four queens, you're going to get one card in pinky break. Now this is what I use. I go like this. How I do that is you take your thumb on the upper left corner and buckle it like that. Now that was an exaggeration. In real performance you're just going to do that. Okay? So let's do that one more time. You push and you're going to get this break and your pinky is going to slide right in there. And now you rest. When you get the four queens, you're going to get that break of 5 cards and you're going to lift all 5 cards up and place the deck down. So you're in this position. Okay? Now, to display the 4 queens, you're going to go like this. You're going to buckle 2 cards. Insert your pinky, and then display. Let's go over that one more time. Use your first finger, buckle 2 cards, insert the pinky, and display as such. Okay, now when you display, you're going to take your thumb, push out 2 cards, so now there's 2 cards in your right hand, 2 cards with that indifferent card in your left hand. So, like this. And then you're going to push out with your index fingers. Let's go over that one more time. Use your thumb, grab the queens, and go out like that. So, now once you're in this phase, remember we have that indifferent card right there, okay? But try not to flash that, obviously, because that will ruin the trick. Anyways, we have the 4 queens and we have that indifferent card. After you finished displaying the 4 queens, you explain to them how each queen is going to turn over one at a time. And as you say this, you're going to take one of the queens, place it on the bottom, and as you're explaining how each queen will turn face down, you're just going to flip over one queen one at a time. Like that. Now remember, there's still that first queen face up. Alright, so let's try that one more time. You finished displaying the queens, and you explain to them how each queen, now remember this one's going face up, how each queen is going to go face down one at a time. And you go like this, as you're explaining to them. Now, I know that you're only flipping over 3 queens, but as you explain to them, they're going to forget the fact that you only flipped over 3 queens. Okay? Now, here's the hard part. We're going to display the 4 face down cards. And it goes like this. Like that. Now, in reality, we have one face-up card right here, and this is how it works. You're gonna push up all the cards like such. Now your middle finger is gonna touch right here. That's 2, and your fourth finger is gonna touch that bottom card. So that's 4 cards. So let's try this one more time. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we still have that face down card. Let's go over that one more time. Your thumb is going to push off the whole packet, like this, using your first finger as friction to keep that bottom card there. Then you're going to use your middle finger to use it as friction, and your fourth finger, again, one last time. Let's try it one more time. First finger, middle finger, fourth finger. That way you can display all 4 cards and yet concealing this face-up card. 1, 2, 3, like that. And we're going to use this special move throughout the whole process. Alright, so here's the first revelation. Now after we learn to display the cards as such, remember that face-up card's right there. We're obviously concealing it, like that. You're going to do this kind of motion here, kind of as a convincer that there's only 4 cards. Alright, using your thumb to just mess around with the cards like that. And then you're going to go into this kind of position. Your pinky is going to be touching that face up card right there. See that? And your middle finger is going to touch the second from the bottom card. And this is what's going to happen. The middle finger is going to push that card and square with the bottom card, and your pinky and your thumb is going to push out to reveal the face-up card. Let's go over that one more time. Middle finger is going to push that second to last card and square with the last card as your thumb pushes the top card, and your pinky is going to act as friction to keep it from moving. One last time. Fan it like so. Remember, your middle finger on the second to last card, your pinky on that face-up card. Square it as you push it. So that's what it looks like. It's extremely clean and it's extremely visual. Like that. Okay? So that's the first revelation. Now, after the first revelation, you're going to buckle the bottom card, like so. Insert your pinky, and you're going to do a half pass. But as you do the half pass, you're going to take your right hand as you display the Queen of Hearts. You say, look, the Queen of Hearts turn over, and as you display it, you're going to turn over that bottom card like so. Like this. And as you count, you say, I have 1 face-up queen. And now, what you did was you placed another card face up. So let's go over that one more time. You're in this position after you finish the first revelation. Let's do the first one. Like that. You're going to buckle, take your right hand, display, and as you explain how each queen, or how the first queen rather, has turned over, you're going to do the half pass, but square it with this top card and count like this. In that manner. That way you have flipped over the second card, the second queen. Okay? And remember, this is the indifferent card, so don't worry about that. One last time. Do that. Do the revelation, display, and count. And as you're counting, you're doing the half pass, flipping over a second queen. And that will lead you to the second phase. Here is the second phase. You're in this type of a position. Right? Now it doesn't matter what color the queens are, it just matters which position. This is the indifferent card. Remember, the indifferent card is always on top. queens face up, the rest are face down. You're going to do the same exact get ready. Like this. And you can do the fan if you want. Okay? And you're going to do this motion. You're going to take the left hand and you're going to grip it like so. And you're going to take your right hand and grip it with your middle finger and your thumb. And together, you're going to twist it like this. Okay? All this does is it just keeps the card together. That's all it does. Alright, so twist. And you're going to grip the corner. Now the grip is extremely important. First finger and thumb grips the bottom left corner, like so. And you get into this type of position. Remember, you have that second queen right there. Okay? And the whole idea is you want to take this bottom card, move it right here, and take this top card, which I have bent so that you can easily see it. Now in real performance it's not going to be bent this much, it's going to be squared, but for now I'm just going to bend it so you can easily see the face-up queen. We're just going to use your thumb to push up on that indifferent card. That way we reveal the second queen. Okay? And as you do that, you're going to take your first finger, like so, and pull. That way, you only see two face-up queens. Let's do that again. So you do the display, do the twist. Remember, middle finger and thumb for both hands to twist it into that position without flashing the second queen. Grip it in this manner with your first finger and thumb. And as you do this wrist motion, like this, you're going to use gravity to pull that bottom card right here. That way you're concealing it, and that way you're also revealing that second queen. Once more. Display, twist. You're in this position, and this wrist action covers that motion. Okay? Let's try that again. Twist, and this wrist action covers that motion. Okay? And you can see that this card has been covered. It's concealed by this fan right here. And it gives a really, really visual revelation. Let's go over it one last time, and this is what it looks like in real speed. Okay? Like that. Okay? And this is the position we have. We have one of the queens, which is hiding behind all four cards. And remember, the indifferent card is still on top. Now, you come down, you do the twist again, but the other way, this time clockwise. You do the buckle once more, insert your pinky, you do the same display, and you explain how now two queens have turned face up. But as you explain this, you count and do the half pass, leaving now three cards face up and the indifferent card on top. This gets us ready for the third phase. So now we're on to the third phase with three queens face up. But obviously we're not going to show the three queens, we're only going to display the two queens using that same display method. Do the same twist, do the same grip, and show to your audience the cards. Now you're going to say, one more queen to go. Now as you do this, you're going to twist your wrist and show that face up queen. And when you go back down, you're going to use gravity to drop the cards like such. Let's do that in slow motion. You display the two queens like this. You're going to say, one more queen to go, and as you turn your wrist back, you're going to move this queen up, and you're going to move that queen down to reveal the third revelation. One more time. You say, two queens, one more to go, and that's what it should look like when it's done properly. Let's do it one more time. say 2 queens, 1 more to go, and there you go. Let's do that one more time. Display, you twist, you show, and as you go back down, you're going to move that queen up and move this queen down. And use this fan of cards to block that queen. Okay? Now we're going to do it in real speed and show you what it looks like. You say 2 queens, 1 more to go. Now, let's try it one more time. Say 2 queens, 1 more to go, and the third one goes just like that. And that's the third phase. Okay? So, one last time. 2 queens, display, show. Now you're going to do the exact same turnover, but this time a little bit different. You're going to buckle, use your pinky, display. Say that you have 3 queens, and as you go back down, you're not going to count, you're just going to let it rest right over there. Okay? So, let's do that one more time. You're in this position. Buckle, pinky, half pass, and as you go down, don't count, just let it rest right there. And square it up. This leaves you with 4 face-up cards. However, the audience thinks you still have only 3. And that gets you ready for the final phase. Alright, so now we're on the final phase with this position. But obviously we're not going to show all 4 queens. We're going to say the last queen is going to turn face up. However, it's not, because that's the indifferent card. You're going to say, though, however, it's the last queen. You're going to point to it and drop the packet, like such. Then you're going to do the display, same display, twist, grip it, as such, in this manner. Now this is what it's going to look like. That face down card is going to move up, and the second card from top is going to move down, like this, okay? Like that manner. You're going to use gravity to help move it, like that, and that's what it should look like, okay? So right now, this fan of cards is covering that indifferent card. Let's go over that one more time. Do the display, twist, and grip. Like this. And as you fan it, like I said, this bottom card is going to move up, and so is this Queen of Clubs. It's going to move up as well, revealing that Queen of Hearts. And you're going to use gravity with your wrist, release pressure, and you should get this type of position. Let's try it again. Display, do the twist. That 4th card is going to move up as you release pressure, and so is that 2nd card. It's going to move down as well. Okay? And like I said, this fan of cards is going to block that face down card. Now you're clean. You move down, twist again, square it up. You're going to buckle 2 cards and do the exact same procedure as we did in the first phase, where we displayed the queens as such. And then you're done. That is the Shin split. Alright guys, that was the Shin splint. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Now a couple people to credit with the display of cards. That was by Ruben Moreland from New York. And the third phase, where we would display that one face-up card and then change it, was also by Ruben. And the rest was by me, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And that was the Shin splint, and that's it.